Hey YouTubes, how's it going? I figure since there's snow on the ground, I can't really make a Harley video, so we talk about some knives today. When it comes to knives, my favorite is OTF, or out the front. My particular state, automatic knives are not illegal to have, and I have many of them. But my favorite to carry is the Lightning brand because they are inexpensive, and if I lose one, it's not really going to hurt my feelings. This is the original Lightning, the Lightning brand anyway. I've had this for probably 6 or 7 years now. This is a dagger style blade with some serrations at the end. It's been a good knife, but I have recently found that there is a new version of the Lightning after many years called the Lightning Elite. One of the first things you'll notice is that the pocket clip now has 3 screws holding it together, so it doesn't wiggle around as much. But the main differences are on the inside, which is what we're going to talk about. If you notice if I can get this on the video, the original Lightning has a cling to it when you deploy it. You can hear the double springs in here kind of racketing around, whereas the new Lightning Elite, they have modified the inside quite a bit, and it's now a 1-spring mechanism, so it doesn't have that springy sound to it. Again, here is the original. You hear the springy sound, and then the new one. It's much more solid. It has a really good sound to it. So let's go ahead and take them apart, and I'll show you the main differences on the inside. Okay, so I've taken apart the knives so I can show you the main differences. The exterior is very similar in construction, some kind of aluminum, cheap grade aluminum probably. The inside of the knife is a typical OTF. It slides in and out on these rails. You have 2 springs on the top and the bottom that hold it in place once it's either deployed or retracted. The original OTF has 2 springs, and the clinging sound that you hear when you operate the knife are these 2 springs hitting together. That's why the Lightnings do that. Most knives that are 2 springs have that clinging sound, that spring sound when you deploy them. The main difference between the original Lightning and the Lightning Elite is that it went to a single spring operation, which is more characteristic of a microtech knife or a higher end knife. That's why when I did the sound check with you here a minute ago, you didn't hear a clinging, springy sound when I activated the knife. It had a solid click to it. Again, same typical OTF style. It's rising the side of these rails. You have the 2 springs to hold it in place. That's really the main difference that they've gone to. So it's made out of the same material. I don't think anybody really knows what material the blade's even made out of, whether it's 440 or some kind of pot metal. But the belt clip now has 3 screws holding it together, and most importantly, they went with a single spring operation. So is it worth it, in my opinion, to go spend the extra $5 for the Lightning Elite being at $35 and the original Lightning, which you can still buy for $30? I would have to say yes on that, just because of the fact that it sounds better. It doesn't make it any more reliable. These are great knives to begin with. People carry these things around as daily or EDC carry, and they don't have any issues. I've never had any of my Lightnings hang up on me or failure to deploy, even when they're dirty inside. So if you're interested in buying a Lightning, yeah, go ahead and spend the extra $5 and get the Lightning Elite. Like I said, you can get them from grindworks.com. I don't know of any other websites, but I'm sure there's some out there. So I hope you found this somewhat informational. If you like these kind of videos, I'll make some more knife videos. I have plenty I can make. So thanks for watching.